So since joining the IRX program in the last 12 months, we have raised an additional revenue of 504,000.
I'm Philip Boyden, Director of Boydens Limited.
Paul Buck, Sales and Littings Director at Boydens.
We're based down in Colchester. My grandfather founded the company in 1966. Picture swirly carpets, mahogany walls. Dad's been in and out of the company now for 40 years, in fact, and I've been in and out of the company for the last 10 or so years, slowly taking over from Dad in that time. Dad, within those 40 years, had really grown the company a long way. We've got 4 offices in the area, and we've got visions to grow that further. We were in a bit of a position where we just kept running around, didn't we? That analogy of that hamster on the treadmill, we'd be running around doing more deals, more lets. So what do you need to do? More lets, more sales, everything,
More staff.
So we looked down at the figures, and it was always the same. We were always making the same amount of money every month once you broke down the figures. We were very nervous of losing any clients. You know, you can't put up any fees. We charge this percentage for fully managed and we'll do everything for you. Some of our systems and the way we did do things were certainly a little bit behind the time. Our marketing was physically leaflets. This should give you guys a little bit of an idea of the amount of leaflets that we were delivering on a regular basis.
We'd spend a stupid amount of time dropping them off, yet we were getting nothing from them. But it was our default. We need more instructions to what we're going to do. We're going to send more leaflets out. We're going to have more staff so we can send more leaflets out. And it felt that things were spiralling out of control. And we realised, actually, do you know what? We need some help here. I was aware of Sally Lawson from her property mark time, and I was aware of Agent Rainmaker. We'd seen some of the adverts come out.
Yeah.
I mean, I was sitting there thinking, no, I've done a lot of optimisation. Where they got this number from? I was like, okay, do you know what? Let's try it. What can we lose? So we attended the one-day business optimisation course remotely, and at the end of that course, we managed to review our fees, which showed us another £40,000, wasn't it?
42 grand.
Just from that, it was a real eye-opener, wasn't it? Thinking, oh my God, there is actually a lot more optimisation that we could do. And I think that's the point, right, we need to get David down there. Dad. He came back to us afterwards and said, you know what, boys, there's something in this. If we can do £40,000 for a one-day business optimisation, what the heck can we do from a boot camp? Day 2 was the sort of moment for us, wasn't it? When we were tasked to do the 4-year growth plan. We basically put some stuff together that we knew that we could achieve under our current setup, and the end figure of that was 2.4 million. And we thought, oh my God, we've missed out on 2.4 million. Why the hell didn't we do this sooner? And I think that's the point. We were like, right, we're all in. We will do everything that Sally tells us to do in order to get us to where we need to be. It was like, oh my God, cracky, right, where do we start? So we came back from boot camp, and then we're thinking, right, we need to now get all of that out of here into the business. So we had to come up with a process of training, but not to just dump it all on everybody in one go. We put the managers on management training so they could understand accountability. We got more one-to-ones going, we got reviews going, we utilised the stuff that's on the platform, and we set up and designed our own internal boot camp. And it's fantastic, the feedback we've had from staff just from that boot camp. It's like they thoroughly enjoyed it. Giving them the confidence to now help us push the business on has been great for us, hasn't it? They now can turn around and say, well, actually, that's not going to earn me any money for the business. We'll turn that away. We'll focus our attention on those landlords that are willing to pay for a professional service. The number of managed units has dipped slightly. However, our income has vastly increased. But it's only when you go and someone on the boot camp, you sit there, and we were writing so many notes, weren't we? Thinking, God, there is so much more that we can do. It's not a closed book. Essentially, it's like setting up a new business, wasn't it? It's like starting again. It's like a fever. It took over the staff. You know, we had the accountants going, oh, I'm going to save some money. So we were saving money left, right, and centre. We were doing contracts and gave everybody that motivation to really think about, actually, what is my time worth? And should I be doing it for that fee? Or should I be going, actually, no, I'm worth this fee? So they are seeking every opportunity, aren't they? we're celebrating that success as well.
Yep.
You know, we're making more noise about it rather than it just being, oh, this is something that we do sales and we do lettings. It's more involved.
So that's as the business, but then also on a personal level, I feel I have taken on the mantle now. Dad is taking up a chairman role, which is really exciting for him to be able to hopefully go and explore the world a little bit and enjoy some time away, whilst I can now take the business onto its next phase of its life, grow it onto another level, really. We've learned so much about streamlining the business, but also how to become better leaders within the business. I'm more confident now than I ever would have been or would have thought I would be looking back 12, 18 months ago. This time last year I was running around doing all the valuations, lots of viewings, tying up deals, but now I'm taking more of a backseat on that front, but taking over more from Dad's side rather than kind of just running around within the company. It's kind of widened the horizon, and we've got an acquisition that hopefully we're going through at the moment, and many more to come hopefully.
Since joining the IRX program in the last 12 months, we have raised an additional revenue of $504,000. I think it's given us the confidence to sort of think, actually, we're a 4-branch business, but we've got the capacity and the ability and the skill set to keep growing. It's removed that limit that perhaps that self-imposed limit that we had. This is as far as we can go. We can offer sales, we can offer lettings, and we've got 4 branches, and that's it. It's actually, no, we can push on massively.
Comfort and the fear of change are the greatest enemies of success.